Hi, Scorpio. Alright, welcome to this place. Thank you if you're new here, and welcome back if you're returning. So this is the third time I'm recording a reading. I figured we're going to actually use some cards that I created. Mostly images. So I figured, why don't you look at them, and then maybe you can see, use your sense of hearing and feeling, of course, and then if you ever need to, just pause and look at what's right in front of you. You may find what you're looking for. Okay. Let's see these first three ones. You want to see? I hope you can. I wonder if we can do this right. Well, let's see. Hold on. New setup. Woo! Can you see that okay? That's decent. Now, hold on. I'm stuck. There we go. So, let's see what your cards... Oh, I don't like that that's crooked. Sorry. That'll do her. Alright, let's see what's going on here. Which first? This was the first one. Card of, so we have a little girl here, a child that's praying. This card says secret on it. I feel like what this child knows is she's not keeping a secret. She knows the secret. Maybe the secret to happiness, the secret to peace. Her eyes are so bright and beautiful and innocent. Let's see what your other cards are. We have this beautiful water bird taking off from the water, so it was within the water. And then it flew out of it, and this says resilience in the face of hardship. So there's a wing on this child. Can you see that? What's this other one? Oh, we have another child. This is a child who's learning how to swim. Very faithful child. They're not alone. And this actually says pledging their love. So someone has a really beautiful friend here. This is like, you know how children are more in tune with spirit, with magic, with the magic of life. Let me see if I can make this a little brighter for you. Hold on 1 second. Oof. Nope. Give me a second. You can just look at those for a minute. Is that a little better? Can you see is it a little brighter? So this is really beautiful. Oh, so someone found something. This was many years ago. I heard someone became the strongest three-legged dog around. The bird with one wing learned how to fly. Scorpio taught me once. Really beautiful Scorpio, actually. She taught me so much. This person in my life And I don't know where she is now. I tried to reach out to her, but, you know, some things just are for certain times, right? And I'm so grateful for the time that I had with this person. And what they taught me, and what they shared, and what we learned from one another by interacting with one another. But anyway, she taught me that secrets make us sick. The negative kind of secret, right? I heard someone say, I can't tell you. It's like, what is it? I can't tell you, but that... Then we have the card of reality. Here's another child, actually. It's a very strong Taurus energy to me. Hold on a second. It's kind of interesting to read upside down. It's like I'm looking through... I'm trying to find what this is by looking through different layers. You know what I mean? So someone knows how to do something. And here someone's learning how to do something. But I guess a part of this situation is this energy could, the one who holds the secret knowledge, if you will, I guess that knowledge can't be spoken, but it's known. Something isn't meant to be spoken, but it's known. And this energy over here is also aware of that. Like this, I feel like this person respects this person for what they know, for what they've been through. There's respect for that. I keep seeing this little cross too, like when someone is baptized, right? Usually they receive some sort of precious metal to be indicative of that time frame, right? Maybe there's some kind of piece of jewelry that's important to you, or something. Again, there must be something from, you know, let's take it. Opal Oracle talks a lot about, we work a lot through inner child energy. I like that these two inner children, this inner child energy is very happy. How did you learn how to swim? Let's choose a little bit more, Scorpio, and see what's going on here. Let's start with, okay, so this says resilience in the face of hardship. So if we take this as this time frame, thank you very much, it's perfectly 3. If we take this in this time frame, if there's anything that needs your resilience, then you can handle it, right? Here's, again, a bird, air and water. Here's earth and water. On both sides, they know what to do. The secret here, I guess this is the secret of knowing water in combination through the other elements. Does this make sense? Right? How do we communicate how we feel? How do we feel when we're around other people, even when something's new? See beyond the past, Scorpio. See beyond the past is the secret. It's the secret knowledge. What's pledging their love? Focus on the big picture. and prayer answered. Look at that. That emphasizes here. What card, Scorpio? You see that okay? Wow. What? So anything you've been, any kind of emotion you've been wanting to get out of, free yourself from, become lighter about, brighter about. Look, here's double prayer hands. So people in it, together have been praying. This also shows me more Taurian energy too. I heard maybe it's praying to become softer in you. I heard someone tell another person, you don't have to hide who you are. Now. We have a black swan here. I don't know much about that beyond that weird movie that I never watched because it seemed too dark. I'm aware that connecting to certain things, even, how do I say this? Let me back it up. You don't have to be the black sheep. I heard you can be like everybody else if you want to. In the ways, the parts of you that make you feel separate from the world. Because of what you know or because of what you've been through or what have you. Okay? And I also feel like this is some kind of like nourishing energy. Again, we have more water, 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 air, earth, earth. This feels very much like spirit and earth mixed together. Just a second. If this is about your children or other people in your life, remember that they... how do I explain this? Do you mind if I look at this from a different perspective for a second? Please believe in yourself. There was a time when the past didn't matter. And I saw someone pulling like a big boulder, dragging it around. There's like a child spirit around some of you. You know, we think sometimes like angels or spirit guides or whatever, a lot of times we attach those to our elders, right? Which are there very much. But this is almost like being conscious that there are helpers that are of different ages. You know, it could be like a toddler is your spirit guide. That's interesting. I would also say this is going back like... someone asked for something. They might have even prayed about it a long time ago. Like when they felt good, they really were focusing on the big picture and they're like, yeah, I want to learn about that. I want to try that. I want to... yeah, I don't know how to do that, but I'd really want to know how to do that. And it's like they let go again of the past that it was in this present moment. They let go of it, whatever it was that they was asking for. And then maybe, again, this could have been a very long time ago that this was, again, asked for. Like I heard an old dream. And now it seems to be that this prayer has been answered. So in the case of where you are at this moment, where someone is at this moment, you really want to be grateful for where you are, regardless of the past, right? And even that which has hurt you, for instance, everyone receives pain. Scorpio takes it in a different way. It takes a long time, right? It takes a long time. Point is that because it gets deep in your soul, and the lessons are harder. They are. There's karma wherever we have stars in Scorpio. Good karma, and then also hard karma, and there's no way to get around that, right? But as we move along, it's like, I guess that's what the soul needed. Because this isn't showing me any kind of like resentment about anything. It's showing me even that which, again, has hurt you in some kind of way. It's like praying for them, right? Praying like, I'm seeing someone be like, oh, I pray that, I wish that they could work through that. You know, I pray for their healing. I pray for their to see beyond, right? What did we say earlier? Maybe if you can see something, it might just, you just have to open your eyes. It might just be right in front of you. Because whatever was hard is no longer hard here. Like, again, some kind of... Again, something that was asked for a long time ago has now arrived. And that's kind of over here, which helps someone become more conscious in the present moment so that they don't live... because there's secrets in the past that are helpful. Like... You know, some things we're just not supposed to know. Maybe that's a part of it. Because I could actually see that in the past, I don't know where this is coming from, but in the past, some way or another, I feel like a person felt like, oh, well, they didn't tell me the truth. And then I heard someone say, well, maybe someone wasn't ready for the truth, and that's why they couldn't receive it. It's not that someone else was lying. But whatever it was that ended up coming to a person was what they asked for anyway. Because I guess the only way to be able to see beyond the past is to be honest about it. Not only the things that have happened that were hard, right? Like, oh, I almost died that one time. Or this almost happened that one time. The bad thing, the bad thing, the bad thing. This is more like, whew, I'm still alive. Like something must have been protecting me because I don't even know how I'm still here. It's that kind of energy. That's where it like shifts beyond the past. That might be a part of the secret of how to achieve the knowledge of then pledging love, right? Pledging love into and putting that as the focus into the future and the big picture. Right, because if you see here, the hawk and this swimmer, which again is not alone, and they have found some kind of faith, apparently, as we work through here, right? This is a Virgo Pisces axis also. Someone has such beautiful protection here. And actually the faith is a part of what helps the resilience in the face of any hardship. Whether whether the sea is a little bit bumpy or if it's really rocky. But the thing is now it's not. It's not that, because the person now, even if, right, three-legged dog, you know, wins the race. Maybe someone was afraid to speak about something, but I also sense that, again, part of the magic or the secret knowledge here is being, well, I guess it's being grateful for the past, for what has happened. Because it has brought a person to where they are now, and now the energy is, please focus on the bigger picture. Let's see. Because I heard, don't forget, there are hundreds of thousands of people that are worse off than you. That don't have any food, or parents, or anyone to love them. No matter your hardship, there's always someone who's struggling more than you. Now, that's not to diminish anything. And actually, most people that have dealt with a lot of trauma usually acknowledge that. They'll put their own pain aside because of others, but there's something about this that wants... Because now that you're stronger, now you can give attention to that which is weaker. Does this make sense? You can give support there. Shake, release, heal, move on. I heard anyone can learn how to swim. And we all start with the doggy paddle, right? And I would say as a closing note, just a second. As a closing note, hi Scorpio. With all these children showing up, perhaps we have perception and perception and self here. You know, I would say pay attention. Even if you had 3 kids right now, 3 little ones, it's like, I heard you better love yourself too. You know what I mean? Take care of yourself. But most of you are my age, or my peers, or my elders. And in that case, if you're projecting all your energy outward, the big picture is everyone else. I heard you're missing the point. If you want to pray for other people and make some time in that, and be like, man, I pray that those that are weak in the world, or those that have hurt me, those that don't understand or know what you know, if you want to focus on, send some good vibes out for their own victory and for them to claim their power, awesome. But don't forget to give yourself a little attention here, because you know, maybe you need to love your little you. Whoever your inner child is. We all have one. You know? And I do feel like whatever inner child work that you've done, if you've been conscious with this energy, then it's like, I heard it's like 2/3 of the way there. It's only a little tiny part of you that gets to you now in ways of like maybe wanting attention in the wrong way, or feeling sorry for yourself, you know, like pity party kind of stuff, you know, we're like, I don't want to head in the sand kind of energy, you know. And again, maybe that's what we got: shake, release, heal, and move on. Oh, almost there. Almost there. Magnetism through gratitude. Inner conflict resolution. How do we receive that? Let go and bury. You know, it reminds me of Blackbeard, and our flag means death. It's like when he goes to the gravy basket. You know, he's like in that purgatory state, and you know, he had to figure out that like that which is in front of him that he didn't like was him. and had to believe in like love again. Do you know what I mean? Nourish the shadow, master manifester. Because you have, someone has enough light to do it, right? Ooh, victory and evolve into your complexity. Yes. You have many layers. And you know what? Maybe something you want to go over is what are some prayers that have been answered? Especially when you have been in the face of hardship. You know? Maybe it was that supportive friend, or maybe it was that, you know, that tip. When you're at work, or it was that person that pulled over when you had a flat, or whatever the situation, right? Where is your abundance right now? Do not focus on the lack. Because again, I see that someone's strength is needed here. Interesting. I've never combined these cards together. Principles of Truth. This is my favorite card. Principles of Truth. And I heard someone say again, like, I couldn't tell you because you weren't ready. You know, maybe there's just something that wasn't understood before, and now a person's ready to comprehend what's going on, or like maybe there's some kind of epiphany. Do you know what I mean? Where it's just like, oh my God, right. Who are the remarkable men, women, and children in your life? Don't focus on who isn't here. It's who are. Right? See beyond the past. Who are the remarkable men, women, and children in your life? Scorpio. All right. I feel like that's good for now. Thank you for being a part of this place. Merry Christmas too, or whatever holidays you celebrate. I love the food on Christmas. I like anything that takes a long time to make. It always tastes better. You know what I mean? It's got more love in it when it takes longer to achieve. More time into it. More soul into it. Right. Oh, I forgot to mention too. There's somebody's like mother, or I actually saw someone's grandmother specifically, that is so proud of you. There's some female family member, maybe that's passed on, that's just, but either way, it's just, they love you so much. There's some beautiful family member just is so proud of you. I want to cry. Wants you to be happy. Okay. Oh, lastly, I created a poll on the community tab on YouTube through the Opal Oracle page. If you'd like to share your thoughts on that, please feel free. I was just trying to see, like, I've just been checking in with folks and seeing, like, I just felt the need at the end of the year, you know, to kind of be like, all right, where are we at? you know, how you feeling about this? Like, I feel good about it, but I wasn't sure, you know, until we have a conversation about things. Like, it's hard to tell where people are at. But once people speak their truth on where they're at, then it's awesome. You know, you can be like, cool, thanks for telling me. And then we can, you know, it helps me to go from there. Excuse me, it's chilly up here in my office. So, anyway, if you'd like to give your opinion or what have you, please let me know. And if you're a part of Patreon, there's been a lot of new folks there. Thank you, excuse me. Thank you so much for being a part of that place. And actually, there are a lot of Scorpios over there and Pisces. For out of the 2 water. A few sprinkles of Cancers. So anyway, thank you for wherever you extend your energy. It's always a blessing to connect to the Scorpios through this space. It's the highest frequency vibration Scorpio. It's beautiful. It's beautiful to see and to witness. And yeah, I wish you the best in this holiday time, and next year's going to be great. We're changing animals next year, right? It's been the rabbit this year. Next year will be different. Even bigger and better. And then I see the words elevation. Okay. All right. Take care. I'll talk to you next time. Peace out.